What's up, guys? Bryce Michael RC here, and we've got another Cosplay Thursday for you guys today. Another review of a 3D print from Thingiverse, an absolutely free file from Thingiverse that I've printed. And I'm going on a different kick right now. For the next few weeks, we're going to be kind of doing the same little, it's more of a series of a collection of things. So I'm doing the Infinity Stones, and if you guys look at my shelf right now, you guys can see that on it I have all the Infinity Stones done. So take a quick look, take a gander, see if you can spot all the Infinity Stones on here, all but the Soul Stone, because you can't really do the Soul Stone since it doesn't have a little trinket or something that it comes in. So 5 of the 6 Infinity Stones, the ones that you can actually do as a cosplay, they're on this shelf right now. And I'm going to do them in order. So this week we're going to start with the first one that I printed. Well, the second one that I printed, actually, because I did a one-day build not too long ago where I showed you guys the Tesseract that I completely made by myself with Tinkercad and stuff. So this one isn't going to be part of the series, but it'll definitely be linked in the description so you guys can go back and see the build for this. This is one of the easiest things I've ever done. In fact, it wasn't even part of the whole Cosplay Weekly thing because it was so easy. It was just kind of a one-day build that I put on here. So definitely go back and check that out. But this kind of inspired me. I kept looking at this all the time. I started getting more into putting LEDs and electronics and things, and was like, man, all the stones glow, and they're a different color of LEDs, and I wanted to do different colors of LEDs, and so yeah. So instead, since it's a series, since we need 5, we've got the Man Arc Reactor right here. That's going to go in place of the Tesseract, since the Tesseract video's already been done. So that's going to be 5 more videos, 5 more weeks, and then we're going to take a break. I know I said we were going to take a break in 3 weeks, but we're going to take a break in 5. So I've got to finish doing all the videos for them, all the makeup videos. I've got the makeup videos done for 2 of them, and then I've got to make the rest of them and then upload them weekly, and then do these reviews of the files weekly. And then we'll be done for a few weeks. So I'm actually not going to be printing anything for a while. I'm going to be trying to figure out the whole ABS situation with the Anycubic and probably building a box around it or something like that. And then I'll probably show you guys some stuff on that. But then the cosplays will pick up again as kind of a season 2 thing at the end of the Infinity Stone series. And then we'll start showing you some more technical stuff with the Anycubic i3 Mega, and possibly get a new printer, maybe. I don't know. But definitely go back and check out the Tesseract video. So anyways, this first one is the Aether from Thor: The Dark World. It's the first one of the Infinity Stones besides the Tesseract that I started, the first one of this series. And I want to make that a point because these trinkets are so much different than the helmets. The helmets, you know, there's just different things that go into them, a completely different process. Well, not completely different, but it is a different process. And so it's kind of the same voyage. If you go back and look at the beginning helmets to the helmets now, they get better as they go. And so the Thor Aether is still pretty good, and then they just get better as they go. And this last one that I did, the Loki staff, is just freaking amazing in my opinion, and I can't wait to show you guys that one. So let's get to it. Here's Thor: The Dark World Aether right here, the little lamp thing that they give to the collector at the very end of the movie. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see an actual picture from the movie to see what this looks like compared to it. This is a free file from Thingiverse. The only difference is that you're not going to get from the file on Thingiverse, it's in the link in the description, is the double handle. Now, you guys know me, and I've said it several times, it drives me crazy when something's not movie accurate, and I know that having the design that I have on the top of this isn't movie accurate, but I had to have the double handles. I had to, or at least some moving handles. If the handle would have been movable from side to side, then I would have probably just printed the original handle, but the original handle is this big. In fact, I split it in half, so it's that big, and it just plops right in here, and it stays still. But whenever they hand it over, they hold it like this, and they hand it to the collector, and then he automatically puts the 2 to the side, and he kind of holds it like this. So to me, it's a big part of the movie that it's a double handle thing, and that it goes side to side, and that it can lay down flat. So You guys won't get that in the file, like I said. If you guys want that, I made it in Tinkercad, so if you want that file, I can kind of do a remix or something. Just leave me a comment in the comments, and I can probably upload that on from Tinkercad to Thingiverse or something like that. It's not that great of a file. Just go into Tinkercad and you can make your own. It's really easy to do. And if I were to upload it, I would probably fix it and make it a little bit better because I went really fast at this. In fact, the little brackets on the inside, if you can tell, they're not tight. And so since they're not tight, I ended up gluing them to the ends of the handles here to make sure that they stayed. But you know, as you guys can see in the video, in the process video, I put magnets to this. It has no latch or anything for the top. So I ended up putting some of these small rare earth magnets in this, and you guys can see the original color of the Sulutech PLA, that green right there. And then I put magnets along the top here. You can see down in there, it's just a battery pack. I can't remember the battery size off the top of my head. There's the battery pack there. It's got an on and off switch, and then it's got these little things in it that's holding it in place inside here, so I don't want to bring it out all the way. But it's just a little battery pack with an on and off switch, and the battery pack is about as tall as the plastic in the middle, so I just tape the LEDs around it and it works perfectly. It looks really good. And then with the magnets holding it down, I put a little bit of foam right along the edge here because it wasn't a perfect, these magnets, some of them are on the positive side, some of them on the negative side, so you have to put this on the right side for it to go down. It can't just go anyway, it has to go in the right position. Anyways, like I was saying, I just tape the LEDs around the battery pack just like that, and it's right at level, and I think it looks really good. I messed around with these for a while, seeing if I should hang them from the top down, seeing if I should put the battery pack on the top, put the lights from underneath, like how I should do it, and that's just the optimal way to do it. This is just a little piece of that notebook plastic stuff that's like 98 cents from Walmart, and I just kind of scratched up with some sandpaper, and the super glue kind of made it a little bit cloudier, so the 10 LEDs are extremely bright, and it kind of dulls it down just a little bit and gives it that cloudy look. Anyways, it's a real simple file, so this is just going to be a real quick video. It's a real simple file you guys can get. I used the gold spray paint on this, the Brilliant Gold that I usually do for gold stuff like the Iron Man mask and some of the other gold stuff that I've done. But I've been getting really into this, it's called Rub and Buff. It's a gold Rub and Buff, and you can probably see a little bit on the tips of my fingers because I just got done doing the Loki staff and the Rub and Buff. And if you do a Brilliant Silver and then do the gold Rub and Buff over the top of it, it actually looks like real gold. It actually looks like a real piece of metal that's gold. And you guys will see that one a little bit later. If you spray paint it gold and then put the rub and buff over it, it doesn't do too much difference. It just makes it a little bit brighter, and it makes it look a little bit more metallic, but it's kind of the same color of gold. So if you were to use rub and buff, if I were to redo this, what I would do is spray paint all the gold parts silver, the Brilliant Silver by Rust-Oleum, and then I would put the rub and buff over the top of it, and it would look a little bit better in the gold. Although the Thor the Dark World, it's a little darker gold than all the rest of the gold pieces. So this may actually be more accurate itself, how it is right now, than what it would have been with Rub and Buff. I'm not exactly sure. So I like it how it is. It's a pretty good, simple, basic file. And if you guys want to make an Infinity Stone, and you guys are fans of Thor like you know we are, we've got the Loki staff and Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. If you're a huge fan of Thor like we are in this house, then this is just something that you have to add to your collection right here. You have to get it, the Aether. Anyways, my name's Bryson Michael RC. Next week, we're going to have the Eye of Agamotto. After that, we're going to do the Iron Man Arc Reactor. Then after the Arc Reactor, we're going to move on to the Orb from Guardians of the Galaxy. Where is it at? It's down here, the Orb from Guardians of the Galaxy. And then after the Orb from Guardians of the Galaxy, we're going to move up to Loki's staff right here. So, and like I said, the only one that we can't do is the Soul Stone. We may do a finished up thing so we can include the Soul Stone, and once I find, there are some gauntlets that you can get, some Thanos gauntlets that you can get from Thingiverse for free, but they're not really all that great, and you have to put a glove in it and all this different stuff. So I'm kind of debating on what I want to do. I do want to make a gauntlet. you can say I don't have enough room for a gauntlet. But if I get another shelf, then maybe we'll make a gauntlet. Maybe we'll find somewhere to put the gauntlet or something like that. But that's something that I might do after we get back from our break or something like that. There it is. There is. We'll just do it like I do on all the videos. We'll just do a complete around so you guys can see this. Right here, all the way around. I'll show you guys that with the magnets. You can't hold it without holding the bottom. It's that strong. And this has got some weight to it. There's some pretty big batteries, and it's a pretty big battery pack with LEDs. Plus it's got the plastic inside, and it's got some foam inside and stuff. So it's a pretty heavy lantern. And these magnets, just 6 of the magnets, they're pretty tough. So that's pretty cool. Real simple. Took me a couple days to build. In fact, all of these are real simple to make. They don't take very long to do. From the last video till now, I've gotten all of these done. So it's only taken a couple weeks to get all of these done and finished. So if you guys want to go in and go right along with me and do the rest of these, the Eye of Agamotto and the orb, and go back and watch the Tesseract video and stuff, you can get these done in just a few weeks. It doesn't take that long at all. That's the cool thing about these little trinkets. Anyways, my name is Browser Michael RC. We'll see you guys later. Hit that notification button, hit that bell so you guys can be updated when there's a new video put out every single Thursday, or a new process video whenever the process videos come out. They're either Monday or Tuesday or something, whenever, either Monday or Tuesday, whichever one I decide on at the time. So look forward to the Eye of Agamotto process video that's going to be coming out next Monday or Tuesday, and then the review of it, and we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.